doing a quick hair check. Some brunette ombre look coming in here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to At Home with Joe, the stay-at-home edition of YouTube. As you can see here, we've got Mr. Sunny. He's been a big part of a lot of my Zoom calls. In case you can't tell by the grunting, he's a little disappointed because they conflict with his nap schedule. But if you would be so kind as to like and subscribe, I'll try to get him on more videos in the future. Before we get started, I just want to give you a brief overview. Today, we're going to be talking about the LA real estate market, staying at home, how it's affected all of us, and where I think things are going to go moving forward. Some pretty big changes happening all around, and I think some are for the better. So let's get into the show. Prior to the stay-at-home order, I would, cook occasionally here and there. I think like most people who lead busy social lives, we were always out to dinner, and the beauty of being at home is I've gotten to really perfect some meals. So it's been everything from Italian cooking that I've learned from my nonna growing up to, getting into some fancier stuff like lamb chops and things that I've never even attempted before. A really cool, innovative way to connect everyone in my building was a Zoom virtual cooking class. We had our groceries delivered from Italy that day. The food that they sent over was just fantastic. And then at 6 o'clock, the chef from Soho House had us all hop on a Zoom call and took us through making a Caesar salad with croutons that we made at home. I'll never buy them in the store ever again. That was actually easier than expected. And a pasta limone, which was delicious. So for people that I think are struggling with, hey, my birthday party's been canceled, or my bachelorette, or just missing, friends and family back home. I mean, for me, majority of my people are in New York. I think it's a great way, or an innovative way, to connect, and it's pretty easy to set up. I'm sure you can call your favorite chef at, a local restaurant that hasn't seen you in a while and get all of your friends on board and make it a really special experience for everyone. California real estate came to an abrupt halt in March, as expected. People panicked, they canceled escrows, and so March we saw a slowdown for sure. April picked up, May is already off to a good start. I think that some key factors here are mortgage rates being low. Lenders are also being really smart. They want to really see a strong credit score, slow down the applications so that they know people who are taking these loans are going to have jobs or the means to pay for them should things not improve as quickly as we hope. With that being said, I think people are taking advantage of low rates like never before. More and more sellers are feeling confident to list their homes, and buyers are feeling confident to go out and look at those homes in a different way. They're not looking at them via an open house with, potentially 40 people around. There's no twilight events that we would throw for a luxury real estate launch. But I think for the summer, we will be back in business and busy as realtors, especially if you're smart and you're staying educated on the market and you call your clients with the info that they need. Hey, this home sold in your community. This is the price per square foot. This is what inventory looks like. You will get your listings back, and you will maintain the trust of your clients, and a lot of the people that aren't up to par there will kind of get weeded out, unfortunately, when things return. So the Altman Brothers team is really, really, really busy. One thing that we are doing is launching our amazing property at 1250 Bel Air Rd. We can't host the kind of party that we would like to launch a property like that. But I think what is really, really, really good for us right now is that the luxury market has been on fire. Bill and Melinda Gates buying in San Diego. It's the second largest home sale in San Diego history. It's in Del Mar. In Bel Air, there have been some pretty big sales as well. And then right next door over in Holmby Hills, we saw Kylie Jenner purchasing in the 30 million range. And then she backed that purchase up with property, actually just dirt in Hidden Hills for 15 million. I don't know if she did that to compete with her nemesis in the beauty world, Jeffree Star, who purchased last year for 14 million. So we'll see what Kylie's gonna build and how that stacks up with Jeffree Star's home. It's just a good sign when we're about to launch a luxury home that people do feel confident enough to purchase. One of the things that I think has just kind of inspired everybody in some of the darkest days that we've seen here is the hospital employees. And you really have to just be able to say thank you to the people that are still out there working and taking the risk and knowing all of that and doing it for the safety of everyone. So I will link some of my favorite charities so that if you want to get on board, I'll make it really easy. Meals to Heal USA, they partner up with local restaurants. So it's just a win all around, because basically, if you wanted to volunteer with them, you can sign up for a $15 payment to fund a meal for a hospital worker. So we've sent meals to Cedars-Sinai. Another thing that I'm really proud of is Douglas Elliman. I work for an amazing organization. Douglas Elliman gives people the opportunity to volunteer specifically where they live. So one thing that caught my eye from the New York region was an organization called God's Love We Deliver. And they suggested that with all of the chefs that are out there, all of the new chefs like myself, if you make a meal and post it on Instagram, why not turn that into something greater for the greater good? So you take your picture of your meal, you post it, you tag some friends, you make it social, and then the money that you would have spent for that same meal in a restaurant, which we all know would have been a lot more, you take that money that you saved and you donate it to God's Love We Deliver, and then they deliver meals to people in need in New York City. So just another really cool, innovative way to tie in all of the things that I've talked about here and what you can do from home to feel good and help others. And that's what it's really all about. So thank you, Douglas Elliman, for just providing those opportunities for us. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of At Home with Jo. I know we've talked about the Bel Air Rd property and you all would love to see that. So make sure to check out the link to the video posted below. And if you could be so kind as to like and subscribe. I wish everyone the best health and prosperity and hope to see you again on this channel soon. Thank you.